Hi everyone, my name is Heidi, and I am doing the reading called Enlightened Sexism. It's reading number 42 by Susan Douglas. I'm in my bedroom and my kids are on summer break, so I'm really hoping that they allow me to do this without having to redo it 8,000 times because um, they have a hard time understanding moms trying to do her homework. Um, so the reading Enlightened Sexism discusses how women according to the media, women have achieved full equality, and that through consumerism, women can decorate their bodies through attire and sexuality, demonstrating that they have gained and enjoy true power. Now the media portrays women as powerful and successful, having achieved equality as an accomplished fact, that we have made it completely. This is in contrast to the 1950s and 1960s, where women were portrayed, according to the text, as dancing bimbos, or a lot of ads were geared toward being the perfect hostess, having the cleanest house, and being the perfect housewife. Now, in the media, women are portrayed along a spectrum. So can be shown as financially successful, like Southern California heiresses, to raunchy sex pots, insinuating that womanly powers in both ends of the spectrum of beauty and sexuality have the ability to tame men under a woman's control. Some examples of this are the shows like The Real Housewives of Whatever and Girls Gone Wild. The power women have is driven by consumerism. So by purchasing the right stuff, and a lot of it, women can decorate themselves as something to be desired and sought after. Sadly, this theory alludes to fantasies of power, which can cause a realistic letdown in lack of feeling fulfilled. You wind up feeling empty and wanting more. And this also stifles individuality and self-expression. Many reality TVs today fail to adequately portray a real woman. For example, in The Bachelorette, has she ever gone grocery shopping? Does she do laundry? I don't know. I've never seen this show, but I don't believe these are accurate things shown. Also, to the example of 16 and Pregnant, another show that I have not personally seen, but does it show the utter meltdown from lack of sleep or the amount of paperwork one potentially has to complete for public assistance, like in Wisconsin, WIC or Badger Care. To me, both of these shows just show the glory and the awesomeness of being on TV and having that 15 minutes of fame. Another example that was given by the text is the movie of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and the gentleman who created it wanted to illustrate that women can be heroes and not always the victim in horror movies. But if you've watched the movie or the spin-off TV show, Buffy is the ideal beauty of blonde, thin, popular cheerleader in high school. So although, yes, she is the heroine, how far has she come? The goal of enlightened sexism is through judgment and competition by women. Power is achieved by making men lust after you and other women envy you. And because now feminism has been achieved, according to the media, it is okay to resurrect sexist stereotypes of girls and women, kind of like the show Mad Men, where we went back to the 1950s and have demonstrated the sexist viewpoints back then of women. So I really enjoyed this text. It really made me look at how things are shown in the media differently. And it has resulted in these two questions for you, my kind viewing audience. My first question is, where do you personally see the gap or experience the gap between how the media portrays women as having it all and your personal reality? And my second question is, what is one way, and it doesn't have to be big, but what is one way you can personally combat the media illusion that the feminist movement goals have been achieved? For me personally, for number one, I don't have it all. I live in a starter home. I'm blessed that I own my home, but I live in a small starter home. We easily trip over each other, and there are 4 people in my house and only 1 bathroom. Makes it kind of fun when everyone needs to use the bathroom at the same time. So I don't have this multi-million-dollar mansion with a pool in the backyard and a cleaning lady, and my house is perfectly spotless all the time. And I am perfectly coiffed. As you can see right now, I just got out of the shower not too long ago. And my answer to number 2, one way that I personally combat the media illusion is I have stopped watching those reality TV shows. And although it's not big, but I am one person, I have stopped my guilty pleasure of the Real Housewives of wherever, because these are women that aren't being very kind to one another. And they're always in competition with one another. So for me, I've decided to do my own personal boycott and say I'm not going to watch them anymore. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I look forward to reading your responses. Thank you.